Manga-Waido.
My name is Kyoka Saito. I'm 26, and I'm an ordinary office worker. I look forward to working with you, Kyoka. Me too, Kanae. Her name is Kanae Sudo, and we started working for this company at the same time. The other day, we were assigned to the same project. We sometimes go to bars and restaurants after work for drinks. Ugh, I can't stand that guy. I made a tiny mistake on the papers, and he practically yelled. I can't believe it! Yeah, he didn't have to go that far. I'm so mad. She was nice and friendly, but she was the type that complained all the time. I understand that if you work for a company, there are times when you want to complain, but it doesn't feel so good when someone complains every time you see them. Hey, are you watching that popular TV series? I like the guy who's playing the lead role. You don't get it. He may be good-looking, but he's really bad at acting and he's always mumbling. And it sort of bugged me how she can be condescending like this. But I have my own faults. I didn't want things to be awkward at work, so I just ignored the things that bugged me. But one day, we were having drinks as usual when I said an opinion about our project. So that's my opinion, and I'm thinking of sharing it at the next meeting. What do you think, Kanae? Huh? Why would anyone adopt your opinion? Hey, don't be like that. Oh, what? You're speaking back to me? Besides, what was that opinion anyway? Everyone's working hard. We don't need someone wasting our time by saying something we don't need. I was shocked. I thought she was a friend, so I wasn't expecting harsh words like this. But it's possible that my opinion was stupid. She may have been harsh, but it might have been her way of being nice. I kept saying that to myself, but something happened at the next meeting. Hey, Kanae, what was that? Oh, why are you looking so fierce? What do you mean, why? What was that at the meeting? Oh, I just made a proposition to make the project go in the right direction. Don't play dumb. What you said was exactly the same thing I told you the other day. Yeah, she said exactly what I told her the other day at the meeting, as her opinion. Is that so? I had too much to drink the other day. I can hardly remember. Are you kidding me? No one's kidding here. Besides, can you prove that what I said was your opinion? I'm guessing no, because it's something you just blurted while we were drinking, right? Hey, you remember! I thought we were friends! Friends? With a dorky person like you? No thanks. You should thank me for being able to do something for me. It made me sad that Kanae had thought of me like that, and I was mad at myself for not being able to say anything back. The least I could do was not cry in front of her, so I left. It's been 2 years since that quarrel. After the project, we were assigned to different units, and we never saw each other again. And I don't think about her anymore. One day, I received a card. Huh? I froze when I read the card. It was a wedding invitation from Kanae. What on earth is she thinking? Of course I didn't want to go, but other people in our company are invited. The next day, I checked who else was invited. I didn't really know what to do, but I finally decided to attend. The day of the wedding. I saw the name board at the venue, and I was petrified. What? Kazuya Saito? It can't be! Kazuya Saito. He was my ex-boyfriend, and we used to date until around the time when I had that quarrel with Kanae. I was praying that it was a different person, but when the bride and groom entered, there was no denying. It was definitely him. It's been 2 years, and my hair and figure have changed. But does he really not notice? Or maybe he doesn't feel anything. Either way, he showed no reaction. While I was still in shock, the wedding finished. During the wedding, Kanae sometimes looked at me and seemed like she was smirking at me. Honestly, I didn't want anything to do with her, so I just headed out. But then... Hi, Kyoka. I haven't seen you in a while. Kanae, what do you want? Aw, you can't even say congratulations? You need to grow up, really. So, how do you feel now? Kazuya is your ex, right? Do you understand now? Understand what? What is yours is all mine! The result of that project, the person you liked, it's all mine! So Kanae seduced my ex just to be mean to me? walking away from you. You should be more humiliated. Aw, sorry, but you married that guy. Too bad. What? Is this a case of sour grapes? I'm telling you, he's different from when he was dating you. He's an elite. He's good-looking and sweet and everything. You missed a great deal. Oh, maybe. I lose. I hope you two will be very happy together. Bye then. We will! I'm not sure what drives her to be like this to me, but I feel rather good about myself, now that I know she's a psycho. A few months later, the day I was expecting came. I was doing my job as usual, and Kanae suddenly showed up. Hey, Kyoka! Why didn't you tell me? What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about! I wouldn't have married Kazuya if I knew he was such a terrible guy. This is exactly what I thought would happen. I broke up with Kazuya after I had that quarrel with Kanae, so she didn't know why we broke up. In one word, he's a complete jerk. I went out with him for about a year, but when we started thinking about marriage and moving in together, he started to show his true colors. I liked him then, and he told me that he wanted me to be a housewife after we got married, so I was doing all the chores, but he started complaining about the way I cook, the way I fold and place his clothes, everything. I got home late because of work, but he got all suspicious and started to control me. And on top of that, I found out that he had a thing for gambling. He was using the money we were saving up for our wedding, and he started to yell at me, and I felt like I was in a dangerous place, so I left him. She took that guy away from me. I can't stop laughing. Say something! Excuse me? How am I supposed to warn you when I didn't even know that you guys were dating? Besides, we're not friends, remember? Well, Oh, and you also said, what's yours is mine, right? So, I guess that means you'll take with you all the pain I went through too, right? She started to notice my firm attitude and the people around us staring at her. She left, shaking with fury. But she's not the one to give up. After a month, when I was working at my desk, my boss summoned me, and there was Kanae.
Kanae's been talking to me about how you're bullying her. Do you have any idea about this?
That's right. She's been treating me badly for a very long time.
There you go.
So now she's trying to undermine me using her forte, cooking things up. It's so lame, it made me sigh. There's no such thing going on. Rather, I'm the one being bullied. That's a serious accusation. Do you have any proof? Actually, it's right here. What she said after the wedding, what she said a few days ago. I've got everything recorded right here. What? I'm not an idiot. I knew how her mind worked, so I started recording our conversations since the wedding. The boss heard our conversations and seemed to grasp what was going on between us.
Kyoko, I'm sorry I had my doubts. You can go back to work now.
Okay.
Kanae! Stealing boyfriends? Getting married? That's all between you two, so I'm not getting into that. But stealing people's results and making things up about you getting bullied? That interferes with work! You know what's gonna happen, right?
It's not like that. It's just a misunderstanding.
Don't try to make any excuses!
Kanae looked at me for help, but I ignored her and left. I mean, after all, she's not a friend or anything. She's just a bad person. What happened to Kanae? Well, she didn't get fired for this, but people started to call her the girl who steals results, or the girl who takes people's boyfriends, and talked about her behind her back. Even she couldn't stand it, and after a while, she left the company, along with Kazuya. No one knows what happened to her after that. I've heard rumors that she was seen in some small town, all haggard and in worn-out clothes, but the truth is unknown. But marrying that guy and losing her job should be really hard. Unless she really works on herself and stops stealing or plotting, she won't be able to find happiness. What goes around comes around. I came to think that I want to be a person who respects other people's opinion and be happy about their success. In a way, she was a good teacher for me.